said I got his wallet.
And we're live.
And we're back.
What's up, everybody?
Go ahead.
All right, tonight we're going to read I Wish Daddy Didn't Drink So Much. It's a very sad story.
Does everybody have a drink?
Yes,
And you're all like, yeah.
I need Dory juice.
Louis, is Louis?
No, I think we should get a little drink right now.
All right. For Christmas, Daddy made me a sled. He brought it to my room on Christmas Eve. I knew it was only Daddy in a Santa Claus suit because he bumped into my bed twice and spilled beer on the rug. I didn't like that. When Daddy drinks a lot of beer, he acts funny.
Daddy does do that.
Is that right, Daddy?
But I love that he built me a sled. It was shiny blue with little stenciled flowers. There was a note that said, "Dear Lisa, your dad promised me he'll take you sledding right after breakfast. Love, Santa." I knew it wasn't really Santa's writing, but I didn't care. Daddy and I haven't had any fun in a long time.
Aww.
Katrina's crying.
After breakfast, Daddy didn't want to go sledding. Later, he growled. He didn't even look at the Christmas card I drew. I made it in school, especially for him. I helped Mommy fix the turkey. She had bought an extra big one because her new friend, Mrs. Fields, was coming for Christmas dinner. They met at a meeting for people who have a lot of drinking in their family. Mommy says it's okay to talk to Mrs. Field about Daddy's drinking. Before, I wasn't allowed to tell anyone.
Nate's gonna cry.
I might spill my beers.
While the turkey was cooking, I asked Daddy, "Can we go sledding now?" Later, he said, "I got mad, but you promised." "Don't bug me," he shouted. "Get lost." I hate when Daddy yells at me. I'm scared he'll hit me. I stayed quiet and played with my new toys. I pretended my sled could fly, just like Santa's, over the clouds to a warm place. Oh my God!
This is hitting too close to home.
When it was time to set the table, I put out an extra plate, but Mommy took it away. "Isn't Mrs. Field eating with us?" I asked. "No," Mommy told me. I had to telephone her not to come. Daddy's feeling sick. I was really disappointed. I practically made the stuffing all by myself.
Stuffing.
Stuffing's delicious.
I love stuffing.
You just like stuffing things.
Daddy didn't look sick. He looked mad. "Where'd you hide the beer?" he hollered at Mom. "I drank it all," she told him. I guess he didn't believe her because he started hunting for more. He looked everywhere, even in the grandfather clock. He was so mad I hid behind the couch and didn't move. Finally, he went out.
He's beating the clock.
Wow.
Sorry on a Tuesday.
It wasn't fair. He promised he'd take me sledding. I waited and waited.
God, that's horrible.
I would have taken a
Daddy.
sledding.
Take your drunken sled.
Then I saw him coming back home. He had a great big smile on his face. He'd remembered. I ran outside with my sled.
He remembered.
Do you think they're going sledding?
No, that's a bag of booze. I know it.
Those are groceries.
You gotta go to the liquor store.
He tried to sit down on it, but he fell, plop, right in the snow. That made him mad all over again, and he threw the sled in the hedge, like it was my fault. Mommy took him inside, and I heard yelling and screaming and glass falling.
This is my life.
It's for everybody.
I wish just once we could have a real Christmas like other people.
Oh, yeah,
Where in the world did you guys find this book?
the library.
The library.
The real deal, yeah.
After a while,
Real book. This ain't Spencer.
After a while, Mommy remembered me. She was crying. "What shall we do with that huge turkey?" she said. "Mrs. Field's not coming and Daddy's too sick to eat." "He's not sick," I told her. "He's drunk." Mommy held me. "Daddy is sick, Lisa. He can't help his drinking. It makes him do hurtful, mean things he doesn't really want to do. The true, kind Daddy is the one who loves you so much he built you this beautiful sled." "I wish the mean Daddy wouldn't always spoil Christmas," I said. Mommy dried her eyes. "Well, this one doesn't have to be spoiled. We can't cure Daddy, so why don't we share our turkey with Mrs. Field just as we planned? Let's take it to her house on my sled," I suggested.
Nice.
Oh, God.
Daddy ain't getting any turkey. He's probably hungry.
I tied a bow on the turkey to make it look like a present, and we pulled it up the hill. Mrs. Field was really surprised.
I'd be surprised too. There's a reason wrapped around a turkey.
She lit the fire for us, and we counted the colors in the flames. Then I counted Mrs. Field's Christmas cards. She must know a lot of people.
Does Mrs. Fields eat pussy?
It's not part of your threesome.
40, yeah.
Next week's
Oh,
book.
it's a children's book.
Next week is Mommy's got a little secret.
I drew a card for Daddy, and he didn't even open it, I told her. I didn't do anything bad. No, she said, and I know how sad and angry you must be. My own children felt that way once when I used to drink too much. Only I'm okay now because I'm getting help. Your dad can too when he feels ready. Mrs. Field touched my cheek. But for now, you can learn to be happier. You can try to do one of your favorite things every day. I guess I was doing that already. I like turkey legs almost more than anything.
I have a turkey leg.
She's not talking about masturbating.
My beard can throw up on me.
Oh, shit. When we had to go, Mommy and I wrapped some turkey for Daddy. Wait till I tell him what a great Christmas he missed, I said. Mommy gave Mrs. Field a teary look. I hoped she wasn't going to cry again. Then Mrs. Field gave me some silver bells. I tied them to my sled so we wouldn't get lost in the dark. Come back often, she said. I told her I would. I felt safe at her house.
Aww.
Daddy was asleep when we got home.
Oh, Daddy's passed out.
But next morning he said, "Thank you for your card, sweetheart. I love it, and I love you too. Sunday we'll go sledding, I promise." I didn't really believe him about Sunday, but I guess it's okay. He said he loved me, and my sled is my best Christmas present ever.
The story is so sad.
My kids think of me.
One more page. I really hope Daddy takes me sledding on Sunday, but if he's sick again, I'll try not to mind. If I take my sled to Mrs. Fields and Mommy comes too, I'll be doing my next most favorite thing.
Aww.
The end.
That sled only made left turns, by the way.
Wow, that was so
That
sad.
was a
sad.
good book.
I think we all need a drink right now.
I agree.
Where does one
You have any
find
fairy
the
tales?
book?
That was real.
You know, like Smith's got a tear in his left eye.
My sons think of me and with the fucking do shows when I come home. I'm like,
Daddy's at that Glenn guy's house
8
again.
o'clock in the morning. Daddy, it's snowing. So?
Give him a damn bear.
And we only had the show in the summer.
We will name you be a good father. Like when your kids make mud pies, you'll be in the mud too.
My ass.
Was that a racial joke?
Yeah, right?
Was that a racial
What are you
joke?
talking about? You never made mud pies? I did.
Oh, we had
From
food.
the Jersey
My
Shore.
dad was my age when he got his
Kid, we
mud
always
pie and
had
ate it.
What's
He
the
was
name of the
not
book for
drunk,
next
he
week?
was just mad.
Well, I'm thinking, please, Mama, don't hurt me.
Yes.
Is the one for next week.
That'll be a good book. I
For
love,
those of you who've been beaten by parents, you don't have to sit in last week.
I love my mother and her girlfriend.
I
I'll
like
look
that
for it
book.
for you.
My mommy's got a little secret.
I love Daddy and his buddy.
No, that's the Matt Damon book.